welcome back to Wicked Initiative. I'm your humble DM, Dan Perez, with the Wicked Awesome Adventurers. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Last week, you guys learned a lot of crazy information after the battle within the tavern, the Pearly Fang Tavern. And you guys, Ares, you stayed behind to witness a potential Kronze attack in the midst of the Immortals. As the firefighters and the Immortals leave, he stayed back in the Pearly Fang Tavern to sort of put those weird teleportation beacon things down into the ground underneath the floorboards of the basement. As you see this, eventually you scoot out and you guys decide to head over to the archives, where you guys finally meet with the elusive Eladir Fellmoon. And Foxfire was there, and a girl that you didn't necessarily recognize, but come to find out it is actually Avonia, in the flesh. Another pale moon elf, features wearing a dress, and on her left ear she has a ruby horn that curls all the way around the ear. Wearing similar kind of like mithril within the dress, and some chains around her wrists. You guys meet with them and learn a ton of information about Kronzatek, Fuan Kesh and his trial. Viliandrel had some thoughts on, or some truths about himself and what he had done in the past. Gave you all a quest to basically go fix this Kethlock, which is the name of the bearded dragon star that is sitting on Orion's desk. You guys need to also find this artifact. Whatever that humming thing was going from, you guys know that it's underneath, and that it was taken by a blue lightning wyvern of some sort of guardian that looms beneath the archives itself. Eladir is anxious to retrieve that. You guys eventually leave the room. Ares, you have a chat with your dad where he dismisses Foxfire and basically gives you a promotion, tells Silverfang that he needs to go back to the Feydark because of the mechanism that is within his body, his flesh and blood. And you run to catch up to him, have a spicy moment, and you guys are now sort of in this archive deciding on what to do next.
Playing from Fire Town.
Ambushed on that one.
Eladir says from across the room.
Yeah.
He's like, hey.
I hope we do like a 5-second delay
yes,
when
the
that
fire
happens, just
tablets.
so everyone knows, like, oh, yeah, tablets going off.
Enough kissing.
On that note, you also have Rodrigo, who is back at the Hall of Soothing Silver. However, you do know that if he's just standing out at the doors, someone at the Hall of Soothing Silver will come in, collect him, and potentially he would be there in the morning or whenever you return. It's not a horrible thing that he was left.
Well, he is infected.
He'll be healed.
He is.
We don't know if he'll transform overnight.
But most of the infections have also happened because of some sort of trigger.
True.
Now that we're here, I'm sure that the Paladins will do their best to help him figure out what's going on with him, why he came there. I'm sure they'll look after him.
It's a shame, but I have faith that they'll do their job well.
It is a shame. I feel bad that I can't be there, but if
You
we
can't
lose the chance to be in the archive, then we've lost everything, so.
You can't carry the world on your one set of shoulders.
As broad as they may be.
Stands up a little taller. Check out.
We should explore the archive.
Have we slept yet?
Nope.
I'd
Or
love to
rest.
explore, but I'm toast. I need to sleep.
It is about midnight, 1-ish at this point.
I would also love a rest. Do we need a lookout?
No. I think based on the fact that all of the convocation are nonplussed by our presence, we're pretty safe here.
I mean, you literally need like a pass to get in to begin with. So at that, I would start changing into my nightcap.
Just right there?
Yeah, pass out in the middle
Drop
of the
trowel.
It's just no. It's actually a gown that goes over my common clothes.
It's like one of those like.
So why are you
It's like one of
wearing
those
it?
like those
Like,
play
that's
suits
cool.
that you
It's
flip it up and it changes.
It's like a blanket. It's like a little snug.
God, I
So
can't.
you
Oh
said that
God,
there's
those
4
onesies.
wings in the archive.
So there's you went up to the 3rd floor of this tower, essentially on the outside. You saw a tower. You know that there's also a staircase that goes who knows how far down, but you're assuming towards whatever cavernous structure he found. You were on the 3rd floor, and that 3rd floor had the 4 wings.
Okay.
Roaming about, there are many just kind of uninterested Garland Convocation clerics and archivists that are just roaming about doing their tasks. But other than that, it's pretty quiet in this space, and you guys know it to be rather safe. So if you would like to take a long rest, it's a good time. Unless you guys have any further investigations before that happens.
I'm depending on the extent of the archives, I might consider perusing a bit. But if it's like if we get into the like, I don't want to go down a rabbit hole unless I'm long rest. I guess is what I'm trying to say.
You tell me what you would like to be potentially looking for in this space.
I want to know if there's still any archived information regarding Rahazir.
Okay.
Because we know a little bit of how they play into this, but we don't know a lot of them other than that.
On that, I'm going to ask, are you going to go up to somebody to ask someone for help, or are you going to try and do it yourself?
Ooh.
I should pipe in saying that I also want to do a similar thing, but for Kronse Tech.
Okay. Same question.
I
am walking up to someone, no hesitation.
I
Okay.
think up until now he hasn't really thought of it, but he realizes he's not used to not sticking out like a sore thumb. So Aragar is gonna be like, I wonder if, and he goes to finds the closest member of the convocation and goes,
Excuse me.
Yes, sir. And you see a man, a dragonborn man, missing like 2 teeth on the right side, golden eyes, and you can see his gray outfit that goes over his blue dragonborn form.
Great worms. Where are those books?
You looking? What type of great worms? There are the good ones, the bad ones, the divine ones. What kind of information are we looking about for here?
Rahazir.
Rahazir. You speak of the jeweler, is that right? It'll be this way. And he walks about 10 paces over towards a tome of, like a giant shelf of books. They're all straight up gray on the bindings. If you were to look at this shelf, you'd be like, they're all the same book. Because they're all basically uniform. And you see he goes, touches his finger to each one as if he's like sensing something.
That was awesome.
Hits that and pulls his claws as the book floats out in front
This
of
is
her.
some fancy bookkeeping, yeah.
You'll never find it.
Rahazir, what would you like to learn about him?
Before, I'd like to know more about before the Tyrot blade.
Before
Before,
the weapon was made,
yes.
forged, yes?
Mhm. I'd like to know more about that dragon while they were still
I forget what they were called. This is the Pantheon or whatever. While they were still a member of the judge, jury, and executioner.
In what terms exactly? And he says, as he starts to flip some of the pages, you see him reading a couple of words to himself. You can see the text itself is written in primordial. This is like early. I think the only one that had access to that was... Oh, you now have access to it?
Primordial?
Yep.
I believe.
Oh,
I
Bosco
read
did.
it.
Bosco had it, I know that.
Do I still have that dragon sight, or is that only something that happened because I had the book?
That only happened because you
Oh,
had
no,
that.
sorry.
Darn it!
I thought I had it. I don't.
Okay.
That's my
Yeah,
fault.
so you see he's reading some ancient texts that look like the runes on your arm. The rune on your arm. And you actually can see that rune multiple
What?
times.
What script is that?
This is the ancient text of the primordial gods, back when the divine beings were first brought into existence. As you know, Asgarath, the great Mullah, correct? Yes. Our divine ruler here in Aggoros. You see, he had a trio of dragons who would answer to his call. The original three. Tamara, Lendis, and Rahazir. Lendis being the judge, as I can see on your arm there, good sir. His task, what he was made for, was providing judgment amongst all the other primordials of the time, making sure they stay in their spheres of space. You see, Toril was not just the only planet to exist on the mortal plane. There are others. Asgarath, being the creator of Toril, needed protectors, and he was the one to call upon. Tamara, Lendis' mate, in time, was there to guide the people, help them be kind and merciful to one another, so they would not wipe each other off the planet. And Rahazir, well, he was the people's voice. He was the basis in which the people could speak to Asgarath.
Truth to power.
Mm-hmm. And when there's too much talking, things go awry. Thoughts come to his head about power. So the storybooks say. It was the thoughts of dragonborn, humans, elves, that caused his mind to turn sour with power.
Sour with power.
So over time, he began to concern himself with the affairs of those he served.
Indeed. It made him feel stronger than his counterpart, his originator, his creator. And he thought by twisting the thoughts of Lendis and Tamara to bend to his will, that perhaps they may be able to overthrow him, hence the prophecy. The prophecy Speaking of which, talking about Zotha, the Devourer. He had the same idea, and he failed. Perhaps it was Rahazir who could take his place.
So Rahazir has ambitions to usurp Zotha's place in the cosmos, however you want to put it.
Perhaps. It's only written in books.
I have more questions, but I need to ponder on these thoughts.
If you need anything else, just let me know.
And I kind of nod my head in a slight bow and head back to the group.
He says, the name's Axford.
Laragar.
Pleasure. And he goes back to what he was doing. You're looking for a person as well?
Yes.
I think as you're stumbling about, Axford walks over to you.
Say.
This guy's everywhere.
Sir, are you lost?
Yes, I saw you help my friend over there. I'm looking for a history of the immortals, specifically banishment.
I'm gonna need you to make an investigation check for me.
It's cocked.
Damn it. 13.
Specifically, what'd you say? Banishment?
Banishment, like banished immortals.
Would he have advantage on it because he's asking for help?
From who?
From Axel Ford.
From
Oh,
Axford.
so
Axford.
there's a reason I had him just roll for that one. He didn't roll.
Ah.
He says, certainly, anyone in particular? There's been many.
Kronsatek specifically.
You see, he cocks an eyebrow, and he's trying to think of this name. And he runs over to a set of books, and he touches them all down a couple of shelves. I do not find any Kronsatek here.
He scrubbed himself.
Yeah.
He would have been banished around. Do I know how long is that? What, 300 years ago?
Something like that.
Oh no, that's not. I mean, yeah, but
He would have been banished, say, 300 years ago.
Let me go back a little bit further and try again.
Sure. Records of
You see, he runs over, grabs
you
one
know
of
that
those.
he was the second judge.
Yes.
He grabs one of those sliding ladders, pulls it over there,
As he's
starts
climbing, I
climbing.
imagine that he was the second judge.
The second judge.
'Cause I do know that.
As he touches a few more, you can see the magic kind of pulse on every time he touches it, and he says, I'm not getting anything.
Ain't gonna happen.
Well, now we definitely know
Do you
he's the
know-
one that raided
do you know
Joxamar's
of
grave.
the second judge?
To rip the pages out.
Well, and he has the ability to remove.
Certainly, we're beyond the second at this point.
Perhaps the second judge. You know, I never quite thought of it that way, but the second judge has always been under a different name.
Oh, a different name.
Indeed.
A pseudonym. A
Yes.
pen name.
Is there... You see, he touches them all again.
I said, you can be a dick, bro.
And he goes, I never realized this. Does a Julius Silverstone match?
Rub himself.
To RP myself, I'm gonna.
That's also
I'm
smart.
gonna lose my composure. Did you say Silverstone?
Yes, sir. Is that a problem?
Not a problem. A curiosity, please.
I mean no disrespect.
No, none taken. As I said, not a problem, but curiosity.
He takes the book out, walks down this ladder, and do you read Primordial?
I do not. Would you do me a favor, fine sir?
Certainly. He goes over to a podium,
I
puts
know
it
what
up.
I'm doing when I level up.
Oh, linguistic feat. That's so
What is it
cool.
you would like to
Lesson of the
understand
first
about
one.
this Julius Silverstone?
His history. How did he come about to... How did he come to be? Why would a immortal take up this name?
You know, that's a strange question. But we here in the Garland Convocation are not those to ask the questions. We simply transcribe and learn the information.
Most excellent. I must find what I'm looking for.
He says, it says here that this Julius Silverstone, he started out actually as one of us. Strange. This is very strange.
You're telling me?
And he continues to ponder for a moment, and he has like a, not necessarily a nervous tick, but he's like tapping, like he's confused, he's befuddled. He goes, he rose to his position from as a provincial scribe of the Garland Convocation to become the High Magus of the Immortals. He was are you familiar with the Immortals and their status here?
Yes.
Commander of the elite corps and
Quite.
militia of the Scoran Mecha.
Capable folk.
It does say here he was the second judge. Trusted ruler of Aggoros. And he was given the authority to scrub. That's never been done before.
He was given the opportunity to scrub.
Scrub history, erasing, deleting, altering, sealing records, all of that.
So it's likely he did that to himself.
Perhaps.
How far back does he use the name Silverstone?
Well, there's no mention of Kronzatek here.
Very interesting.
Are you sure Kronzatek is the name you're looking for?
Certainly.
Oh God!
I've only seen it, a couple hundred times.
Yeah.
Certainly. There's one thing I do not mistake, it's that. Is there other mentions of Julius Silverstone anywhere?
Only in this text I've ever seen. But the guardian below,
The garden or the garden?
guardian, Cyraxion, the wyvern that lives below.
Oh,
Perhaps you speak to him. He may know of this Kronzatek.
is he a reasonable wyvern?
He has his days.
No.
I was hoping, no, he'll kill you on sight.
Bit of a sad fellow. Be easy on him.
Oh, a sad fellow.
Sad.
I'm sure I can calm him down.
He's a mopey boy.
He called him the lonely fire.
Let's hope that tomorrow will be one of his good days.
Indeed.
Do you happen to have a chambers where me and my comrades could spend the night?
Oh, yes, yes.
To be out of your way.
Yes.
I'd hate to be a burden.
I mean, I'll be up all night. You can have bedroom.
Oh, you're too nice. I couldn't take
No, you must.
Thank you.
6 beds.
You have 6 beds in
6
your bedroom?
beds, yes. One for each day of the week.
I'll count my fingers. Yes.
I mean, he's an archive. He spends those days in the library. He's gonna have peculiarities. So he's gonna have unusual preferences.
And he walks you over to his bed chambers, and as he opens the door,
And then he
washes
starts
his
undressing you.
You walks me over to his bed chambers. Say it like
Starts
that.
on show.
I am not in drag.
Call me if you need a wake-up coffee or anything.
Yeah, this guy is too
All of you need him.
Oxford was his name?
Axford.
Oxford. Oh, that was Oxford, like Oxford Library. Okay.
Well, that's where I took it from, and I
Oh.
changed the letter.
Can't be that obvious.
Thank you, Oxford. I'll call my companions over.
My pleasure.
I appreciate it.
Axford, if you don't mind,
Oh! I know you were there.
and I'll pull out the little egg of Ryoko and look at it.
What
for a
is it
second.
you have there?
Sure,
Young
this guy
paladin.
everything.
Yeah. You're a trustworthy NPC.
Do you have anything in the archives on dragon rearing?
Dragon rearing. What the hell does rearing mean?
Raising.
Like
Raising
Okay.
children.
That's why I thought, but
Like
I'm
animals
like
being
making
described.
sure that I understood
Pokemon.
what you were saying.
Yeah.
Pokemon.
God, this
Text
has the
on
right stats in the trash.
Okay, maybe not.
Texon dragon rearing. Yes. Bringing up a young dragon.
Yes.
Yes, right this way. And he takes you to a small corridor that winds around a bend. You can see he takes off a torch, and it gets a little bit darker in here. And as he sort of like, you can see him sort of like pulsing that magic again on each book. And what is it exactly you are looking for?
I think in Zarzos' mind, he's looking at this tiny egg that's gonna hatch, and something's gonna come from it, and he wants to make sure that he's taking care of it, and that it is gonna grow up the best that it can.
He's gonna be a dad.
You see he pulses it.
You're over here being like, all right, I gotta go raise this god baby. How am I gonna do this? It's like,
This
Brings
thing
down
will
these
likely
sorts of
become a great
characters.
world.
You see he pulls out a text and he opens it and he's looking at the text, he's looking at the thing in your hand. He goes, not that one. Closes it, puts it back up,
What
touches
was that one?
another, pulls it up. Oh, these aren't matching. Puts it up. He goes, may I see that?
You may see it. Yes.
He takes it out of your hand,
He
analyzes it. You see, he says, Rivetti. As his kind of like a almost astral magic comes across and starts to sweep around it as if it's like analyzing. It's like,
Please be careful.
and
and
the light goes out in the end.
he's casting an identify spell. That's all he's doing. He says, my, what do we have here? I've never seen its likeness. It gives off energy of a silver platinum dragon, but also a dragon I once thought to be extinct. And you see he goes a little bit further into the chambers with the torch. Still holding it, he hands it back to you, and he touches one more book. He doesn't even have to guess on this one. Ding. As it sort of slides out from the shelf, floats down in front of him, and he waves his hand, and the book pages swivel, and in it you can see all these different depictions of obsidian dragons. And he says, you plan to rear this dragon.
Ooh.
This has been an enormous part of my calling and my work that I've chased after for years.
If I were you, I would drown it.
Oh my goodness.
Remember, this thing is a wild card. It could be good or it could be evil.
And why is that? What is your book telling you?
Obsidian dragons are extinct for one reason, because they were killed off.
How?
Bloodscales, immortals, they got rid of them, decimated them.
because they have the blood of Zotha in them.
Yeah. And well, on top of that, they're also out there murking people too.
Yeah.
And
Then show me how to control it.
Control it? Are you crazy? Have you lost your mind? I see that you are a peacekeeper, a paladin of her mercy. That there's no mercy in that.
There may not be, but it may be in the perfect person's hands to deal with it, to teach it.
You're being deceived.
He's a librarian, archivist.
Interesting. This is this is interesting.
I mean, he's a librarian of like a super secret. Dude probably got moves.
It's just like an obsidian dragon to guise itself in the most beautiful of all creatures, a silver platinum dragon.
There are things you don't know.
Those of Bahamut and Lendis and Tamara. Those of the good.
There are things you don't know about this dragon.
How do you know it wasn't contaminated?
Give me the
Or
information.
changed by a mage?
It was not touched.
And you're certain of that?
Roll.
There's someone that someone in your party that can talk to a certain Dargan.
Well,
Don't trust
you've
it.
heard
So-
my piece, but there are some lessons here for rearing it if you want to try. But you didn't hear any of it from me.
I didn't hear any of it from you. Just give me what I need. I won't say a word.
Give me a persuasion check, please.
Prison boy.
I am going to use a channel divinity to give myself because I am an emissary of peace, and give myself a +5 bonus to persuasion checks.
Cool.
Oh, I kind of needed it. What's your persuasion? 15.
15. You see, he looks at the book.
Mm-hmm.
He puts his hand on your shoulder. And he says, "May your God aid you in this quest. It will start out small, but in the first year, as from the tome, be wary of going to sleep."
I mean, it does track. Remember Vathak? Didn't take long for him to grow.
I will be ever vigilant.
Oh, but it sounds like he's
Watch it.
They'll go out. in the
Make sure it
first
is
year.
well fed. Make sure it steers clear of those who wish you wrong. It gets its strength from feeding on the weak. Good night, sir.
Good night. Thank you.
And he turns tail with his torch and walks off.
And I make my way to the chambers.
I also have something that I'd like to quickly research before we go to bed.
You can see a perturbed Axford now.
Is it just a bunch of him everywhere, or
Yeah.
there are other?
There are others,
Okay.
but you
He's
see him
invested.
coming back from a
Yeah.
conversation around the corner with him, and he's kind of salty.
Of all the people that pissed him off, he's the nicest one of us.
I think I have 17 passive insight, so that's one of those things. I was like, I wonder what they just talked about. He doesn't
Pissed
look
him
too.
off.
Yeah, he doesn't look too happy. I wasn't actually gonna go ask for his help. I was gonna be like, he's helped too many people. I should go find somebody else. But now Gax is like, let's go talk to him.
Okay.
And make him even more uncomfortable.
You see, he goes over to kind of like a water basin, dips a mug in it, and he's just like,
A lot more people than you expected, huh?
so many questions.
Yeah.
Some I could have never expected. Perhaps this is just the DM speaking.
Don't worry. After the rundown that you gave me, I have so many questions.
Oh
now.
no. Okay.
And all of them all of them are gonna be bad.
What can I help you with, sir?
I am looking for the research logs of the Lockthum and how it was made from Kethlock.
All of it was scrubbed, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any information about Kethlock at all?
I can give it a check, but I don't imagine I'll find much.
If there is none, could you check when Viliandrel made his last rebellion, when he decided to take the place of Kethlock?
You say he took the place of Kithlock?
Yes.
Would you speak witchcraft?
I speak
They don't know about the Book of the Worlds and the Book of the Stars. We know that. Yeah. So we actually have some information and they don't.
Knowing this, then putting a hand on his shoulder.
You should look at the stars more, friend.
Ooh.
I wish I could. I'm sworn to protect these archives, and so I don't get out much. Eventually I make my way to the Polyfang, but it's on seldom occasion. And usually the stars aren't out. They're usually going for lunch.
I see.
Anything else, my starry-eyed friend?
If you could just check on those two things,
Sure.
that'd be great.
Do you follow him down the hallway or no?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'll follow him down the hallway.
Keeping pace with him, he grabs another torch off the side. This goes down towards the astrology wing. So he heads down that way, takes a turn, and in a small cabinet, he pulls out a couple of cabinets. He's rifling through a bunch of different scrolls here. It's all manuscripts. And you can see as he's going through the scrubbing here, it's like if you took whiteout to something, but magical whiteout.
Yeah. FBI redacted files.
Basically, yeah.
Well, I mean...
On top of that, you see, as he's looking through and trying to find anything on it, you see constellations, you see... There is actually a picture of Kethlock's constellation, and it just looks like a starry, bearded dragon in the sky. He says, "Is this of any help to you?"
Yes.
And he would witness me take that constellation form and open up my own constellation map that I have transposed onto the sickle. And my goal right now is I'm trying to find within my own starry map where this dragon is supposed to be, if I don't have it already mapped in it.
Give me a Arcana check.
Okay. Can I cast guidance on myself?
You can, yes.
Okay. 22.
22. as you try and wield your astral magic, your circle of the stars magic, you're trying to place it in this map like you normally would, and the space that it's trying to fit into is filled by your father's constellation. Anywhere else that you try and locate and put it into a space, it doesn't fit in the structure of it. It always ends up overlapping another constellation. You seem to be having some trouble with that and fitting it in the space.
Well, like I told you before.
And I point to the constellation of Villiandrel.
This is the only place it can fit, and yet there is already a constellation there. Do you know the name of it?
I've not seen that constellation before. Is it new?
Yes.
Again, I don't get out much and see the stars, my dear friend. I'm sorry.
I just love the irony of how much you know of how
Yeah,
true that sentence is.
Yeah.
Yes, it's quite new.
Looking at the constellation then of Villiandrel and the Bearded Dragon, are they like the same stars, or is Villiandrel's constellation different to be more like Villiandrel, I guess, in comparison to the Bearded Dragon? Or did they rearrange
Give
it?
me an investigation check with advantage.
Okay. 18.
The makeup of the stars, it uses all the same points, but it's as if someone took the star and flipped it.
Okay. Okay.
Interesting.
And I'm gonna show that to the archivist. Having my own map laid out, I'll take the drawing of the Bearded Dragon constellation and I'll flip it so that he can also see what I'm seeing, I guess. In the sense that they're just like two sides of a coin.
This is remarkable. Have you spoken to Orion about this?
No. I am figuring it out right now.
Perhaps you should go meet with him.
Yes, but I have more information I need to glean first. Like how to fix this.
Well, you can always potentially ask, Zyraxian.
Who?
Zyraxian.
The waiver.
Okay. Well, I wasn't there for when he said the word.
The wyvern. He is below.
I see.
Be easy on him. He's a bit of a sad fellow.
I understand. Thank you for your help.
My pleasure.
Hopefully this wasn't the worst question you got.
Oh, definitely wasn't the worst question about this evening.
Also not the last. I'm also.
I believe your friend has acquired my room for the evening for you all, as I have 6 beds.
Interesting.
Yes.
Okay.
One for each night of the week.
That's how long the laundry takes, huh?
Wait, there's
I'm
only
gonna wash
6
the
beds.
sheets every night.
There's only 6 days in the week.
Now there is.
Now there
Well,
is.
actually,
Aggoros.
this guy hasn't been outside for how long? I bet you doesn't even know how many days there are.
He's got his own set of
Yeah, he made his own week. But yeah,
He's on a
then,
different calendar.
yeah, with that new information gleaned,
Thank you for your help.
and I'm going to, I guess walk off, muttering to myself, trying to figure out how I'm gonna flip a constellation.
You see, he walks out. He takes a big. What a strange and pleasant fellow. As Nix.
Buzzes up to him.
In your nightcap.
In my nightgown and nightcap, yeah.
You were just stripping.
What's
and
that?
hey,
Hey,
guys.
bro, where's the books at?
Yeah.
You guys like, what?
That's tenure.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, well, hello there.
Hello.
And what can I do for you this evening?
I was curious, but I'm not sure how much information these archives will have. Have you ever heard of the Whisperwing?
The Whisperwing?
Yes.
I have not, my dear sir. I'm sorry.
No problem. Flies off.
Hold on 1 second. May I ask, what is the Whisperwing?
Well, they're from where I'm from, the Feydark. And I was looking to get information on some of their leaders. Names, really.
Ah. I haven't heard of them. I'm sorry.
That's no problem.
I just thought perhaps if maybe you let on a little bit more information, I would have triggered something in my memory that there's so much stuff going on in my head. I just had some crazy dude ask me about a small dragon.
Crazy.
An obsidian dragon, for that matter.
Crazy.
Oh my.
This is the name you made for yourself here.
Well, I'm sure that was disturbing.
My night has been crazy.
I found out the stars in the sky were flipped. Like.
I haven't spoken to someone other than the Garland Convocation for like 6 months.
Actually,
Italian.
there is a name that comes to mind. Any reference of the name Lightwing?
Lightwing. Sounds fanciful.
A family name.
Can't say I have. Dragonborn names are much more robust. Lightwing seems too fanciful.
Interesting. Okay. Thank you.
He goes, it's my last name.
Sure thing, friend. Are you with that other group?
Yes.
You can have my room for this evening.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you.
I'll be up, doing my business.
How many beds does he have?
I've got 6 beds. One for each night of the week.
Wow. Okay.
Wait, if he hasn't talked to anyone in 6 months, is it actually 7 months because he's just missing a day every week?
I don't know, this is not real life, Raph.
Time is slipping for this man.
What is time in a bubble dimension?
Right.
Or I guess a bubble plane.
Nothing. I'm just.
Are you just
Stretched out on the bed.
I'm like, oh my
turns
god, these questions. Waiting for y'all.
Axford turns the
Just
corner
one
and
on the
sees
bed, right?
Ares and Silverfang making out. Oh my!
Sorry to intrude.
He's like this as a wild night.
Everyone, make sure they get the queen side.
There's no action around these spots. He's like, whoa.
You hear him deep down a chorus. Get a room. My room. My room. They have 6 beds. Surely you can pick one.
My room. Like a salesman.
Arthur said if you need anything, wake up call.
I just can't help but think about what would he have 7 beds if Bosco was here?
Would it be 8 for the dragon?
Oh, he'd be petrified of that dragon.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Bosco would mess with him so bad. Anyways, Bosco's
May he
dead.
rest in peace. Actually, nice. May he rest in peace.
Thanks for the refresher.
R.I.P.
Oh, the wound.
You guys all end up back in Axford's room. Is there anything you guys want to discuss, say, do before heading to your evening slumber?
Evening slumber.
Yeah, I think I definitely convey to the group. that, or I guess showing them, pulling out my own constellation map and being like, look, flip. They're the same thing, but just flipped. So I wonder,
If one of the ways we can bring him back is if we just flip it. See if Orion can cast a spell.
To flip the stars?
Dude, don't ask me. Alright?
Who do I ask?
Not me.
I mean,
Looks at Zar. To flip the stars?
we could
What
ask.
are my own problems?
Parenting problem.
I will say we could ask Lindis. I don't know if he'd have an answer because different dragon, different circles. But
True.
it's worth a try.
Well, I mean,
I already have a question of my own.
Viliandro was a judge, so he would have had to have discussed it with Lendis before doing his final act.
Or more importantly, he at least understands Valandriel differently.
Yeah.
I won't be of help. We don't have stars in the
dude.
Feydark.
This is just a headache.
We just have mushrooms and stuff.
Honestly, if there's any other questions you'd want, it's awkward asking this because in the past I've been discreet, but I'll be speaking with him in a moment, and it's a one-way thing. If you have any other questions, you can reach out to him about something.
Ask about the second judge.
It's not the first time it's been asked. Maybe he's a little less reluctant this time.
Precisely.
Would Ryoko be a good or bad topic?
It would be a good question for a bad topic.
Philosophical from Argar.
I mean,
I'm not sure you want to bring up.
Do that at the end. Before you say
it
bye.
doesn't.
A child.
It's not his child,
The
though.
child. No.
It's Tamara and Vethax.
Oh, right.
And the one that, by the way, the one that Rahazir tried to smote.
Also the one that they put to death.
Yes. Well, again, we know Razir knows the prophecy. Alright. I can see what he has. I don't think he'll have much advice, but it's worth a try. And it's been a while.
Right before bed, Nixel pulls out some gears and he's testing a theory, and he sets up he actually builds a small clock that's going to act as an alarm clock to wake up.
And I get
Very
into
nice.
I get into one of my beds and I start to I activate a charge on the flail and I talk to Lendis, but if you guys have anything else to do that first. So. Because
Let's go with the flail.
yeah, this will be my last thing for the night.
Lendis. Who's copying who now?
I'm the originator. I was here first.
In defense of before the Earth and the
You just
stars.
got big brothered.
He's got big brother. Yeah.
I'm older than you.
Imitation is the highest form of flattery.
It's been a while since. Well, let me just not waste your time. We spoke with a member of the convocation about Rahazir. They seem to think that Rahazir was corrupted by their own thoughts. What do you know?
Rahazir's purpose was to be the voice of the people, and many times the people would whisper thoughts to him in which he thought they sounded good, when perhaps they were not. I had to speak to him many times about it, lest I bring my wrath.
Are some of those people still players on the board?
It's tough to vanquish evil. Without evil, there's no good.
Guess what I'm asking is, how far does this legacy, like Kronzatek, he couldn't have been the first.
The first to what?
To whisper thoughts into Razir's ear.
Many of the thoughts came from outside sources, not from Toril. Other planes of existence. Fae, the heavens. It's more than just mortals. There were other primordial beings who also had their desire to take over, such as Zotha.
Razir hears them all.
Razir hears them all.
I think I understand. What was your question again? Sorry.
Just information about Kronzatek, the second judge.
You see in your silence, he says, "Is there anything else you need help with?" And this is the first time that he's actually been, like, decent with you.
I kind of tilt my head, but I don't. I definitely don't refuse this response. So, Rise or Kronzatek. It seems that he's actually. You didn't. Did you explain what you found? What your findings were?
Oh yeah, when we all convened, I would have said what he talked about too, the scrubbing and everything.
It seems like Kronzatek has been building up his ambitions since before he was a judge.
Kronzatek was a smart and disciplined member of the Garland Convocation. He was good before he became corrupt.
I'm guessing he discovered one of the two books.
He was there during the closure of Torcullen.
He was...
He found something that he didn't want others to find, and gave him an idea.
Jackson Moore's grave. Was this the same? Was this the same at the same time that the gates were closed by the paladins, or a different time?
Yes, the Platinum Cadre went alongside him.
And he was there as a... Yeah.
It was these thoughts and ideas that I eventually removed the weapon from him.
Oh shit. I forgot my thought. Ryoko. We now have a dragon egg on our hands. And in my
How did the book word it? Creation and destruction.
Ra-Zero's scared of Ryoko because it could undo him. He was jealous. Something that he couldn't have.
But we do know that obsidian dragons have a complicated lineage.
Obsidian dragons have been the martyrs for all dragons. If you want to bring forces together, give them something to hate.
I think I can work with that. Thank you, Lindis. Knowing what I know about my origin, it feels... No. Never mind. It's not important. Have a good night.
Good night, Aragar.
That's the first time he said that. He's always said it's called me novitiate.
Stepping up in the world.
Moving on up.
At that, you see my
dad
eyes.
loves me.
Argar does grin, and then he goes to bed.
Just come out of your trance grinning.
Yeah. And then he goes to bed. You can't ask him a question, but he is about to fall asleep.
Does the sending spells go through the bubble that we're in?
You have no idea till you try.
Damn. Well, I'm about to go to sleep, so and I want to get rid of sending, so I'm gonna cast a sending spell to Seraphina.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I will get up and go. Zazaros.
Yes. Give Ryoko something to focus on. Her obsidian side will want to find something to hate. She's a dragon of two worlds. You'll need to figure out how to focus them.
You're sending us, using the sending spell?
Yes.
What are you sending?
Comes out, piece of paper, to Seraphina. I'm gonna say, I'm not returning tonight. Too much has transpired. Trust no one. Not even the immortals.
Not even Rodrigo.
And I was gonna put P.S. If you spot a Rodrigo
Don't do him dirty.
within the halls, treat him well and give him our best regards.
Kick him out and leave him destitute.
From Cedric.
He's sick.
Can she respond?
Yes.
Can she respond?
And she can send her
No,
own
I just
sending
meant
spell.
because of the bubble.
Oh,
She
yeah,
responds
yeah,
as she's in prayer.
Interrupting. For
She
holy
says-
time.
She says,
Shouldn't you be
She's
praying?
devout, unlike you.
Yeah. Maybe you look back.
That's what she
Gotta
says.
go back.
Shouldn't you be praying?
It's prayer time, Cedric.
Naughty, naughty.
God. Get scolded.
I have heard, Cedric, and yes, your friend Rodrigo, we have already brought him inside and are treating him now.
She's like, wait a second, he's been out here since 9 o'clock. It's midnight. We already fed him and gave him a
This
room.
is a note, right? It's not a voice in my head. Does it? You can't tell tone through a text, but
Oh, if you know someone well enough, you
She,
can.
finishes,
yeah.
she finishes with a keep yourself safe.
Oh boy.
Well, I'm not gonna another sending spell to just be like thanks. So I'll leave it at that.
It's common knowledge that like those kinds of things happen where like people, you're not gonna keep wasting magic to send spells back and forth.
Yeah. Okay. Glad Rodrigo's taken care of.
We'll help a few.
What? That's what's in
I'm
here.
kidding.
Yeah, man. Checking in on him like 8 hours after.
It was like 4.
With that, I think everyone goes to sleep. Are you good?
I think before I go to bed, I just would go to Nixel and be like, Nixel, I need your help, but I need you well rested. So, do you need anything? I'm like, here's some tea, a blanket.
You're like,
I got big plans for you tomorrow. I need you well rested.
we had this one delicacy back home. It's kind of like a portobello mushroom.
Done, I can help you there.
Actually,
Takes a bite, eyes just huge.
at hearing he wants you want him well rested, I want to go over to Nixel.
Oh, no.
I'm like, oh, I can help you sleep, and then whisper in your ear, do you want to play a joke?
I say, I hear you whispering because I am perfect, and I'm like, Cedric.
You are
Cedric.
perfect.
Cedric.
You are perfect.
I am. Okay? You see these big ass ears? I'm perfect.
Well, the question's
My
still-
passive perception is 16, my passive insight is 19, and my passive
Well, I'm
investigation
whispering
18. So
just
no.
to him.
I blocked you. I blocked you.
I
I blocked you. I'm like Cedric.
Blocks canceled.
This is important.
Sad.
There's no time for your petty schoolboy games and tricks like back in the
Schoolboy games.
You all those.
You injure me with your words.
Listen, this is serious. I need your help. Silverfang needs your help. My dad is sending him away because of the, as you know, we've talked about lunar energy, whatever, right? It's like super powerful here, and you know all the stuff with that device or contraption.
The mechanisms.
Yes, and we've been waiting a long time, but the time has come. I need your help. We don't have any time. You know, time runs differently in the Feydark, so he's going to have to be gone for the whole time, which will be the equivalent of 10 years.
I know how the Feydark works.
I'm saying this. I
just
am
from there.
saying this is in character.
Oh,
This is not a book table.
so is
No, I'm
mine.
telling them because they always like to think I'm not. This is in character. I am saying it so that everyone else hears, and I don't have to explain myself twice. This is very serious to me. I need your help. I know you know how it works, and we've only got so much time. And I'll deal with my dad, but this needs to be taken care of, please.
You see Oxford walks past the room, looks in, sees you sort of ranting at
Not
me.
him. I'm being nice to him, but I'm telling everybody else like
being
I'm
loud.
serious.
And he goes, so loud in the library.
I take my mage hand. I take my mage hand and shut the door.
Oh, okay. No, at that, I
Not
creak
rudely, but
and
so
I'm
he
like-
doesn't hear us talking. We're too loud in the archives.
I'm gonna like creak the door
It's not
slightly
slammed.
open.
It's not slammed.
Terribly sorry, Axford. We'll go to
I take the mage hand again and I gently close it. It's not slamming, but if he says we're being loud, and I thought everybody was going to sleep, so really I should be really talking to him.
Our guy's like,
Yeah.
already he's like,
Yeah,
still
I'm sure. Yeah, everybody else is. It's just you.
Calm down, Aries. Calm down.
Before returning to you, Nixel takes out a few gears and sets up a small, like almost like a cylindrical little bauble type thing, and he's gonna take a piece of paper out of like a journal or something that he carries with him and stick it in the middle, and he's casting Druidcraft on it, and he's handing it to Cedric, and he goes, "Here you go, Cedric, your nightlight.
A night
Go to sleep."
A night light. Does it actually work? Does it actually work?
Yeah,
it
what is this
Yeah.
thing?
It's Druidcraft.
Marvelous! Not offended at all. He loves it. Marvelous. He puts it next to the nightstand.
Go to sleep,
Oh.
Cedric.
Wonderful.
The grown-ups are talking.
I'm gonna lie down.
Always
I'm gonna
bullshit.
lie down and I'm gonna just stare at the nightlight like how soothing. How nice of Nixel to make
As
this
you
for
realize
me.
what he said after you're going to sleep. You're like,
I think I would also probably be awake, but I'm next to him, and I think we're sleeping in like the same way of like a dog.
Exactly.
Yeah. So like my head is down, like my tail is over my mouth, and all you see is just like squinted yellow slits, being like, "I can't sleep because you're talking."
Like a cat.
Yeah.
And you're also kind of like,
He's
how
like
is he
scared.
sleeping? Why would? How
No,
is he used to this
no,
already?
I know how you're sleeping. I'm just there being like, "This sucks. Just shut up and go to bed." Yeah. It's like getting dad angry at that point.
In a hushed voice, he turns back to you and says, "I'll need a little bit of time in the morning to try to see if I can find out what we're working with, whether that means investigating Silverfang, and taking some time to try to study as much of the machinery that's inside him as I can before we do anything rash."
Of course.
Just so
You have both.
just so you're aware of the timeline.
Right. Which is why I need you to be well rested so we can start right away.
And then piping in,
There is no information whatsoever about Lockthum, so I have no idea on how to extract it from him without killing him. I've been trying to figure out how to unpoison myself, but again, since the records have been scrubbed, I medically have no idea where to even start with it.
I may be able to make some sort of apparatus. We'll see. It'll depend on how the machinery works inside his body.
And whether or not this is blood to him
Exactly.
also have to be figured.
When you fought him, did he bleed?
Yeah, did he bleed? When in the pit? Because, you know what? I dragged him up.
I rolled a 7. He bled.
So it was blood. It looked like
It was
real blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So whatever is contained in that device, it is contained within the device, and it
Not
interacts with his physical being. It's not running through his veins. He doesn't have lighting up vessels
yeah,
of
like
skin
Orion does.
like
Yeah,
everyone else
gotcha.
does.
Gotcha.
With that information, Nixel would turn back to Gax and say, "It seems like we might not need to extract Lockthum. It might just be bound to the vessel."
Yeah.
We'll see what tomorrow holds. Rest easy, Ares. As easy as you can.
I'm in my trance. Trance for 20 minutes.
Is that all you need? Just 20
No.
minutes?
No,
4 hours.
I was like, more than that.
I was about to say, damn!
No,
It's
no,
like,
no.
it feels like 20 minutes.
Compared to your 8
to
hours.
an elf, probably.
I mean, sleeping feels like instant for a human in real life. So
You're quite
it's not that
literally
impressive.
teleporting in time. Oh my god.
It's not that
It's light outside.
If it's 20 minutes, I feel bad, if anything.
Yeah, you wake up and you're like,
Oh my god.
I can only go into
This is
the future.
chronomancy?
The strongest magic in the world.
And you guys are all here in Axford's room. Fire starting to crackle
No,
out.
he's definitely watching us behind like a painting or something.
Ah,
Eyes are
sorry.
moving or some shit.
He's creeping.
Like, yeah.
Let me know if you need to wake up.
Whoever wakes up first just acts like
He's like, how are you sleeping? He's like, I just wanted to be helpful.
He's sneezing constantly. I think
Um,
shocking me.
in the archives, in the Mecca, fire crackling, starting to fizzle out. You guys shut your eyes and have a well-rested evening. And I think that's where we'll take a little bit of a break for a second. All right, let's return from break, where you guys are finally waking up from your slumber. Probably about 8 or 9 in the morning at this point. You see Axford knocks on the his bedroom door, as you guys can smell kind of the aroma of like a dark coffee, and you can hear kind of like the clinking of like metal espresso cups as he starts to walk inside.
Oh, Oxford, thank you. What kind of a roast is this? Did I say Oxford?
Yeah.
Oxford. What kind of a roast is this?
The treaty roast.
The Tritty roast. Is it good? To Cedric's palate, is it good?
No.
No shot. Oh no.
Natural one.
Dude, it is Costco brand. Like,
Not even. It's
Insta
probably
coffee.
worse.
You're right. Gas
I'll
station
sip it.
Insta
I'm
coffee.
like, oh, this
I was up all. I was up this morning making you all fresh coffee.
It's got
I
ground.
hope you enjoy.
I'll sip it and go like,
Pungent. It's quite strong.
It's got
Do you
ground.
like?
It wasn't even roasted.
Yes, it really hits the gullet.
I take a cup and slam it back.
Do you want me to
Shot.
roll for you?
No.
No.
Go ahead and roll.
Well,
Let's see if you like it.
I want to roll to like it. I want to roll to just
Get it
rub it in his
down the
face.
hatch.
19. Oh, just plain. Doesn't matter anything. Yeah, but plain 19.
Nice.
Yeah,
Down the hatch, it seems.
coffee of champions.
Not to your rich standards, apparently.
I actually refuse mine. I say coffee makes me poop.
It's
Fair
okay. Coffee makes me poop too.
As he slings another one.
He's like, well, I needed it after I stayed up all night.
Oh.
Get out of my room. Go, go, go. I need my fifth bed.
So, I believe.
What?
What just happened?
That's my shit in bed.
That's the bed that Cedric slept in.
We are out of control.
You said he.
Someone jumped underneath the bed.
Oh my god.
hell no! Please don't make this canon.
This is what we have so much freaking lore and crap, and just now we're like, we just have to like lose.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I also I'll
He is now my new best friend.
shorts. I'll take the nightlight and I'll give Nixel back the nightlight. Like, wonderful crap. Is it still on? I'm assuming it's still on, right?
No.
No, it's run out of battery.
It doesn't run out of battery. It's a spell.
Aw, so it's gone? Like it's got like I'm not even holding it, or the pile of gears is still
I
in my hand?
ended it. It's
Bro.
a cantrip, so I ended at will.
Oh,
So
okay.
when the sun came out, I was like,
It went
he
away.
doesn't need the light anymore.
Well, I'll take what's like just the actual thing itself. Like, excellent craftsmanship, Nixel. It was
No, that's yours.
to keep.
Whenever you need it, just let me know. I'll
Truly,
put the light in it.
truly. You don't jest.
No.
I will take it as if it was my own, and I'll put it away safe for safekeeping. And I'll hold them to that whenever I want. I get a nightlight.
You see you see Axford walks to the back of the room, puts down the tray, and he turns around. So, am I wrong to think that you guys are heading down into the catacombs this morning?
You are not wrong.
Well, actually,
Oh.
do we have?
I have some business to take care of up here first, but eventually, yes.
Business up here.
Yes.
Not
Anything that I can help
necessarily
you
this
with? Obviously, I wasn't able to help you last night with your whispering question, but
Any? No, probably not. Unless you have any research on eldritch machinations, I guess, like machinery and cogworks.
It doesn't necessarily fit into any of the schools of magic we have here. So, probably not. Well then, if you are heading down to the catacombs, you'll need this. He pulls a key off of his
I'll take that.
group of keys that he has. He says, it will be down the set of stairs, you'll go down a long hallway, about 100 feet in, and eventually you'll come to 2 doors. If you're heading to go see Zyraxian, you'll want to use the door on the right. I would suggest not entering the door on the left.
What would meet us if we went to the door on the left?
Perhaps that's where all the shit goes. It's a stinking pile of poo. Don't go there.
I'll take your word literally.
Well, I'll excuse myself then. And he strides out of the room.
I'm gonna make my Oxford's bed. Oxford's bed.
Axford.
I keep saying Oxford. Oxford's bed.
Down we go.
Where is he?
I don't know. Is he here? He's here, right? So
Who?
okay. Right?
Yeah, he's in the room.
And I'm assuming Eladir's still around.
Well,
He
we're
hasn't
operating right
realized
now.
his presence lurking about and getting angry yet, right?
Eladir, if you walk around for a bit, you notice him up in that elven room again.
And Avania's there too.
Yeah.
They're just hiding out.
Yeah.
We just have to.
They look busy doing something. Magical somethings.
Magical something.
You had to clarify on that one.
Why don't you
Stop.
Why don't you go talk to your dad, and I'll
Oh, Jesus.
investigate all this mess.
Are we
And
thinking that does Eladir have anything that he can help Nixel add to his stuff, or just that he thinks? I'm just honest above table. I'm trying to remember what was being said. Like, did we think
think
that
we
he
thought
had other
he could
information
help,
to help
yeah.
you?
But you had to obviously tell him, hey, my friend Nixel can actually fix him, or thinks he can fix him.
So are you heading up to Eladir then?
I guess I have to. Oh, I don't want to do this
And
right
I'm
now.
gonna spend the time studying
Studying
as
him.
much of as I can about all the feeling silver, trying to.
He is
pinpoint
massaging
where these-
Silverfang and studying
Oh,
every muscle.
I have a +7 to medicine. Can I help you with that?
I was actually gonna go do that with him.
Who's higher?
I also have a +7. So
Take your pick. Now you have to choose.
I'm gonna make you guys do rollies.
yeah.
Roll. I don't care that much.
And Cass is helping
But
with the investigations.
You see Silverfang in the corner, sort of getting his stuff on as you're coming over to him. He says,
No, don't.
yeah.
No, take it off.
Quite literally,
I'm like
that's what I
walking-
say
I'm
to
walking
you.
out the
I just
door
walk
and I'm
up and I
like,
say,
what?
no, take it off.
Yeah, I'm like, no need for that yet.
Hold up. Hold
take
up.
what off?
We need to see.
Your gear.
Yeah.
I'd like to
Are you here to look at
investigate as much as I can.
the machine?
Yes.
Would you like my help? I might not help with the mechanics, but I can help with any of the magical effects.
My only concern is too many chefs.
Takes off the pauldron, takes off the larger tunic that he wears underneath the armor, and now you can see as he turns around the skeletal form of this machine that runs through his spine, essentially.
Does this thing go into his arms and his legs at all, or is it more just
It has
core
it has it's one long straight kind of it's fused along the spine, but around the bottom of the scapula, it branches out sideways into two spots. That where you can see the ends have a circle-ish spot, and it just sort of has a low pulsing hum to it.
Can I do a medicine check? What are the 2 spots that they're connected to? Is it shoulder blades, or is it
Right underneath the scapula bone.
Oh, okay. Huh.
He says it was a bitch and a half when they put it in.
Yeah, no shit. It's fused to your spine. If I try and take this out medically, you will never be able to move again.
That's
Ever.
why I think it needs to be a magical removal. And if I'm correct, this was put in by Gearspark and my parents.
Yep.
Well, luckily, Gearspark was my mentor. I did attune to the portrait of Elemental Harmony last night. So I want to investigate as much as I can, or see if I can maybe even recall the blueprint for this machine that Gearspark would have had.
Okay.
Can I give him guidance?
Yeah.
And I think how I'm gonna do it is give him more of like the medical side of all the information that he needs.
Okay.
Guidance, and I roll with advantage because it's a blueprint, or understanding and deciphering blueprint schematics.
Yep. Did I specifically state that's an investigation check or no?
Additionally, they have advantage on intelligence investigation checks related to understanding and deciphering magical blueprints and schematics.
Yep, go ahead.
Oh, so much for my fucking guidance.
Dirty 20, 28.
28.
Well rested.
That's without a flash of genius.
Saving them up.
Taking this crazy contraption in, you've never seen anything like it, but it definitely has the fingerprint of Gearspark. But Gearspark was never this nefarious, and so it also proves with this 28 that there was some nefarious things that happened with this process involving your parents. It's very likely that they were involved. The reasons why they're involved, won't have any idea of that. But I think what's intriguing to you about that is, like, your parents obviously had some intentions with Gearspark, and then you also became his protege. So there's a question there for you as a person, as a fairy. Looking at this structure in him, you are 100% correct. You would need some sort of magic conduit to aid in removal. Something extremely powerful and the way it's attached to the body, it's as if it's not harmonized. What's the word I'm looking for? Like venom. What's his deal when he like binds to someone? It's a symbiotic relationship with this thing. A magical symbiosis that's happening. So that means that whenever you were to would remove this thing, it needs somewhere to go, or it's going to latch on to the person removing it.
Are we all in the same room? Like, me and Argar aren't actively helping, but like we're just nearby.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Then I think
We're just stepping. We were stepped back a bit,
Yeah.
so we're not in the way.
Nixel, in your expertise, if I dispelled magic on this thing, would there be any adverse effects? Would it even work at all?
I think that might kill it because the magical effect is what's maintaining it.
I don't even think dispel magic would work. There is no quote-unquote spell happening here.
To put it this way, Cedric, firstly, if my parents were involved in this, I highly doubt you'll be able to dispel this. They're incredibly powerful sorceress. Additionally, if I'm understanding correctly, this thing and Silverfang are essentially the same being right now.
You could say that this is a creature. This is a living thing.
Oh,
And so to kill one would kill the other.
I see.
Now, I guess now all of us knowing this, remind me again, is this another form of like moon magic that is affecting him, or is this something that has been twisted?
This is lunar magic,
Okay.
but that usually, in dealing, both of you looking at this thing, you've seen and heard that biomancy is a thing here now. There's definitely biomancy involved. There's definitely astral magic involved. I'm losing my train of thought, sorry. Definitely biomancy involved. So the fact that it's a living creature, it's, like I said, it's going to need some sort of
Energy
to draw from.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's going to latch on to the nearest target.
Then, with you guys understanding that, follow-up question then, Nixel. Nuclear option, and I look at Silverfang, and bear with me here, Silverfang. If one cannot live without the other, why don't we kill Silverfang and then revive him?
Because they're intertwined.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I said nuclear option, did I not?
What is that?
It's not an option.
And on top of that,
Technically it is.
we don't know how long the parasite will remain alive within his body, nor do we know upon death if it will just immediately find a new host.
It's very possible that you kill Silverfang and it rips his body to shreds and it's no longer
To sustain itself for as long as possible.
trying to get to someone new.
So
With my investigation, do I understand anything about obviously I'm not an expert in lunar magic. I want to try to understand if there might be a way to reverse the negative effects
while keeping the positive, yeah.
so it can augment me.
Well, we've already seen.
Or if there's a way that I can control those.
We've already seen
What have we?
like positive effects without having negative imbalances in like the older version of Lockdown with
The
We've
negative
already
effects
seen
stem
that.
from the moon.
Right, so
Only one specific phase, which actually I can give you something for that. One of you give me a let's do either an Arcana or a Nature check.
got on
If
Arcana,
got 8.
got 9 on Nature.
if he
Or a
guidances
religion
himself-
check.
If he guidances himself, can I guidance Nixel?
Yes.
It's one of us rolling, not both. Yes.
You can both roll
And then you get guidance from me.
and choose whatever you want.
Arcana,
Oh.
religion, or nature. That is
What?
I have a crackpot idea. I don't know if it makes any sense.
31.
Hey, I'm just throwing shit out there.
31 what?
Trying.
Damn.
What?
Gax, what'd you get?
They got just a flat 30. 19 plus 9 is 8. 28 plus 2 is 30.
30 nature?
30 nature, yeah.
Okay. Using both of those checks combined, conversing with one another, kind of talking this over, some of the similarities and how moons have interacted with magic before. some mages use it, and they all use it in different ways. But I think what hits you in this moment is the thing that you learned from last night about the new moon. Like, why the new moon? And it's, if this is a living creature and it's talking about the new moon, and the new moon is when the cosmic area is blind, does that mean that this is when this thing sees?
Oh shit.
Is it part of Zotha?
More importantly, this takes over Silverfang for a period, but that's the part of the symbiotic relationship. He's the vehicle until it needs to wake up.
Yeah.
So it's all fine and dandy until he has his sight.
And I'm assuming Nixel's getting the idea that he's probably not powerful enough to stop it from taking over if he were to augment himself.
I would say you guys would recognize that this could probably be beyond your knowledge of anything. Moons have many things on it. Lots of primordial beasts, lots of demons and things. Could be lots of things out there. Old aberrational beings that just, like, you don't know what this is interacting with. But someone took it from that moon and has implanted it in Silverfang.
I
A
think
living creature.
I think my own mindset is similar to Nixel's, but also a little bit different. With that 30 nature check, can I also see if Silverfang's like bodily constitution favors lunar magic? And like that type, I guess?
What do you mean?
Like, I want to see if Silverfang's like bodily constitution meshes well with the symbiote, because I want to see if,
Like if it would work better on a different species or something?
yeah, like would it work better specifically with somebody that has the same connection to the moon as it? I mean, my father's a moonstone drake. It probably came from said moon. So would it have a stronger connection to me or Silverfang? I think that's what Gax's mind is kind of playing
On a
at now.
30 nature check, I definitely think you can figure out the answer to that. Silverfang is an Eladrin, so he functions. Normally, Eladrin function based on seasons, right? They have different phases or seasons of change as they throughout their life. The winter, they do something different than they are in the spring.
Oh, I guess for them. Okay.
So, it's almost as if an Eladrin was the perfect target because it can live harmoniously in here and no one notices any change. They just assume that it's part of an Eladrin's deal.
Yeah. So I guess
It hides very easily in an Eladrin
it's like two.
because they're like, oh,
The notion
his mood changed because he's an Eladrin.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. So I guess in the sense of how the symbiote changes with the lunar phases, that's how they're connecting. So yeah. So then I think it just yeah.
I think we could probably put it in me, and it will have a lesser effect.
A lesser effect.
Yeah. Or stronger. One of the two.
That's not
Those are the
a
only
wonderful
options.
answer.
I'm gonna be honest with you. No one here wants to take this.
I understand where you're coming from. I also had that thought. But
I don't
think-
even know who I am on the new moon.
Yeah, I mean,
I come back with scars all over my body. No idea where I got them.
I guess we need to explain it. What is inside of you is a parasite. Something that is feeding on you until it gets strong enough to take over. And the times that it does take over is during the new moon. So it kind of takes your body, does whatever it wants, and then after the new moon, you come back.
But why would they do this to me?
They're crazy.
They're more calculated than that. It's the Whisper Wing. They have a goal.
Can I do
What?
a history check to see if I remember in my time growing up at the Lightwing residence any visitors that
Give me a
or
history
any,
check.
any visitors or conversations that might have happened regarding
New moon or lunar.
this
or
kind of crap. Yeah, lunar,
Yeah,
whatever.
that season at that time.
That is a 19 on the die with a history, so 24.
24. We zoom back to a memory, Nixel. In one of your parents' spires on the outskirts of Irith Tal, where you've created this little mechanical mouse and it's scurrying around the floor. You're about 7 or 8 years old and you're running after it, chasing it. And it goes underneath one of these rooms that you know you're not supposed to go in. But you do anyways, because you've got to get it back. It went in there, and if your parents find it, they're going to be upset with you.
Crush it, yeah.
So you use some magic, a little unlocking spell, unlock the door. You walk in, grab the mouse, and as you look up on the walls, horrific images of gelatinous, jelly-like creatures, amoeba-like, with multiple eyes, scales on their body. You see a couple of them flying with like almost manta ray-like wings flapping behind. And as you're looking up and you see that horrific image, you turn around, your father's standing right there. What are you doing? Get out of this room! Scram! And as you run away scared, you see he turns, makes sure that you're gone, closes the door, and walks off into another corner of the house. We come back to the life.
Your parents really do suck.
Hmm.
Freaking Frankenstein and crap.
Fucking Dragonblood loses.
Yep.
A memory that you wanted to forget. For some reason, you had to have it back in this moment.
Yeah. I don't even remember what I was asking.
Oh no. Oh
That's
no.
so messed up.
We were asking if you knew of any like visitors
Yeah,
and stuff with the
visitors,
lunar
yeah.
magic or new
To
moon or
figure out
time.
why it was him.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah.
I think that's what prompted it.
I mean, there are multiple reasons, I guess. One, to throw the Feydark into chaos by kind of crippling them politically, sowing discord and chaos so that the Whisper Wing can go unnoticed. That's one. Two, you yourself are a fairly strong individual, so them putting you under their thumb.
I've
helps
always
them
thought that they would be
drastically.
scared, that they were scared of me.
Well,
You see, where I come from, it's a matriarchy. I'm the only one of my family left. If I took power, everything would end up changing. However, I think potentially they may have put this inside of my body so that I may never take power.
What
But-
if it's a shard?
A shard of what?
Well, we know that Zotha is in pieces, hidden. Why not the moon?
oh. Yeah. That's actually a good call.
They did say that the shards didn't all just fall on Toril.
Maybe other planets got hit as well.
It would be. It wouldn't be hidden the same way.
It wouldn't be hidden at all.
What if? What if you're part of? I am speculating, but maybe you're where all of those shards are supposed to coalesce.
For he has the ability to transfer it all into himself.
You can transfer energy into yourself.
Actually, speaking of that, can you take the point?
Yeah, because I'm still poisoned, aren't I?
I think you've already asked. him
You already
that.
asked.
Well,
It's a different
it's
thing,
like,
It's a
no.
different thing. Yeah.
Yeah, because he removed the scrying spell from me, but not locked them.
You are right, though. I do have the ability to remove. I think you're onto something.
And then that brings me back to what you just said. Maybe my father's final act of rebellion and grace or whatever was to replace the dragon that they were siphoning from to search for the remaining shards, to protect them since he went into the sky. Because at least we know the Moonstone Drake that he replaced wasn't of any mind.
Aragar, make one more check for me
Oh no.
before we kind of move on.
Okay.
Insight.
That was close.
That was close. It went to the 1 and then rolled away.
Oh boy.
You said it was insight?
Mm-hmm.
17.
You've proposed quite a proposition. Is it, I think in this moment, thinking about it, putting all these pieces together, the idea that fragments landed not just on Toril, in other places as well. It was said that they landed in the Feydark, they landed in other spaces and other planes of existence. Why not a moon, like you said? Is this symbiotic thing that is attached to him? We had just spoken about your 30s in nature and arcana in regards to the new moon. Is this symbiotic thing an eye or one of the eyes of Zotha?
Did you tell everybody like what you remembered about that time?
My parents were miserable people to be around, but I do remember one event where somewhere I shouldn't have been. And I think that they were masters of arcane weaponry. The creature that we saw in the first temple back in Port Fisher, that
Ooze.
gelatinous ooze, that creature or creatures like it were painted on the ceiling and the walls in one of my parents' spires back home in the Feydark in Erith Town. And so I think that they're more deeply connected to this, and I think that you are right. This very well could be an eye of Zotha, and they
Their experiments were.
put it inside of you, not only to hide it, but because of your connection to Eladir.
Well, and his perfect biology for it. How,
Exactly.
yeah, how the shifting of the moon phases changes you, but you individually also change throughout the seasons. It's a good mask.
How do we get it out?
We need to be able to bind it to something, but I'm not sure what to bind it to.
Do you know of any metals?
Thought comes to mind.
Anti-magic metals, anything of that nature?
What about
For necromancy?
Well, no, I was thinking of the massive crystal. Remember?
it requires a vessel,
What was the box made of?
not a capsule.
Oh.
What if it requires something like Kevlock?
I would tread carefully, because if it is part of Zotha, then he wants to be a part of that star. He wants to destroy that star.
Well, cutscene. You're heading up to Eladir, right?
I mean, I guess. You think that'll help? I don't know.
Good morning, daughter. Did you sleep well?
Yes, thank you.
What can I do for you this morning?
I've come to ask for a favor.
Mm-hmm.
I know I was thinking about that earlier too.
Keep us apart forever.
The usual that you are asking for favors. Well, so what is it today?
I'm gonna let that slide because I.
Wow.
I'm gonna let that slide because I am asking for something big. I know you told Silverfang that he needs to leave, and there's only so much time before the new moon. But you had also mentioned that you think Nixel, or I don't know if you mentioned it, but we think Nixel might be able to help remove this thing inside him.
Nixel can remove this thing
We
in
don't
2
know.
days.
I don't know, but I think you could maybe help with some of your knowledge. And sorcery. He's so powerful.
I've been around for 700 years.
Right, but what are his parents' names? Do we know? We don't know any parents' names.
Lamaris.
I don't remember that. Nixon's parents, whom we all hate.
I'm not gonna know that.
Yeah, I don't remember that. Whom we all hate. We think, he has some skills that could help because he was also trained by, what's his name? Gearspark. Sorry, I'm clearly not
Nobody's
taking
name.
notes. I'm clearly not taking notes.
Whatever his name is.
Listen, I think it's worth a try, but I think we all have to work together here. There's power in numbers. We all have special
think it's
skill
dangerous.
sets. I think it's dangerous too, but I think it's stupid not to at least try. He trusted you to help him. He said that to me before I even saw you again, that you gave him hope. You and... Did you say Alanya too, or was it just...
Just him.
Okay, making sure I don't need to bring in more family here. Come on, Avanya, you help too.
Well, she's powerful in magic, isn't she?
I mean, yeah, I don't know what else she can. Your face.
You don't think.
You can't. He's not gonna let you do anything to her.
If we bind it to her, the symbiotic thing can't kill her. It'll kill itself. It can't get what it wants.
Why?
Yeah, why?
It wants to kill her.
Why can't it?
She's
not?
But if
one
it's
of the-
bound to her, it'll
she-
die.
Yeah.
How are we so sure?
Because it all has to happen together, right? So like his thing has to happen, she has to die, and then the last thing has to happen like simultaneously, right? It's not just like a 1, 2, 3 type of deal.
But if it's a piece of Zota, is Zota not willing to sacrifice one piece of him?
No, because if he doesn't have one piece of him, he can't come back. It's like putting a teacup together with missing a piece, or a puzzle together with missing a piece. It wouldn't be whole. It wouldn't be perfect.
Well, fortunately, we're not in the same room. But the thought did cross my mind. Like Avanya's very powerful
I'm
too.
misunderstanding
Yeah.
who Avanya is. Maybe I'm thinking of Ryoka.
No. Ryoko's well.
They
Ryoko-
want Avanya, right? They've been trying to get her.
They
Right?
want multiple things, and they're both one of them.
So
Ryoko,
Ryoko is
Avanya,
the egg.
your
and the flail.
flail, all three pieces.
Those 3 things.
And she's the heir. Yeah.
All 3. Well, anyways, I don't know all those details, right? Obviously, but I mean, the thought did cross my head. I'm like, maybe Avanya and all of her powers can help too with you and Nixel. I don't know.
Avanya is still learning.
I get that.
She's
Well,
not
we're
going to be
running out
ready
of-
in 2 days.
Okay.
I'm trying to get her prepared for the next 2 weeks.
Are you going to help or not? Clearly, you care about him too.
Give me a persuasion
Or have you just
check.
been using him?
It's so disappointing.
Yes. I think the answer to your question is
I mean,
yes.
yeah.
He cares about him because he's using him.
Don't be bad. I'm looking for redemption with my father figure story. What am I rolling?
Persuasion.
I have to get
At least you
persuasion.
can have some. My parents are gone.
I know, but I only have 1 roll now.
I don't
My
have
dad
it
can't be
any-
redeemed. Hell no. My dad would be
Might have been
cheating.
dead for thousands of years.
Oh! I rolled 18 and I get plus 10. 28.
It was 10.
Well, at least your guys' father isn't
I
schizophrenic.
think Daddy is wrapped around.
What was it again?
Yes, you raped it on my pinky. It was a 28,
28?
sir. What did I say? What did I say again? What was my...
No, it's
con-
okay. You're just guilt tripping him hard.
Okay, I was like, what did I say? Are you gonna help me or not? That's what it was. Are you gonna help me or not? Obviously you care about him too. And you claim to care about me. This is important to me. After everything that happened with the last man in my life. I'm gonna guilt trip him real hard. 28. I'm laying
Puffs
it
out
on.
lower lip,
I'm laying it
starts
on
to cry
thick.
a little bit.
You owe me this.
Sexy cry.
Fake tear.
Crocodile tears.
I know of one potential thing that could help, but I've never been able to locate it, and they keep it locked away in the mines.
What mines?
The ones we're above.
Yep.
The ones we're going down into?
No, the Lavra site.
Oh.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Didn't you say
It's a metal by the name of zirconium. It has anti-magic properties for particular necromantic rituals. If you can get your hands on it, perhaps I can help. But again, I've been around for 700 years, and I've not been able to get my hands on it once.
How come?
It's extremely rare,
But you're sure it's there?
and it's sold to the highest bidder. And you can guess who that is.
All right. If I get my hands on this, will you help?
I can help with the removal, potentially, yes.
Okay. I think that's it.
My main purpose until that point in time is getting Avonia trained. She still has some remembering and learning to do. Are we clear?
Crystal. And I turn around and walk out. Storm back to you.
I think by the time we are at the point where we're at, you're probably returning.
Yep.
I bust in the door. Zirconium! We need zirconium!
Have I ever heard of zirconium?
You rolled what on your history check?
It was like a 24 or something.
Zirconium. The highest bidder was the Whisperwing.
It was either that or the swords.
I wonder what
Yeah.
his skeleton is made out of.
Yeah.
Probably.
Meaning,
My bee pen is made out of it.
there's a portal somewhere of it too. A portal from the Feydark to that mine somewhere.
Oh, so wait, this mine is in
The catacombs?
Feydark?
No, the Lavra site is in like another part of the continent.
Lavro site.
Yeah,
Yes,
it is
the
a site.
mine place,
Yeah.
which is above the kobold villages.
Like
In the
the
mountains.
Yeah, I was gonna say, which is like the
It's in
other
Bane.
side.
It's in
Oh.
Bane. Yeah, it's like way north of here.
We can't make that in 2 days.
I thought you were
we can
talking
find
about
a
the other
portal, we can.
freaking mine thing.
A portal or a ride.
Unfortunately,
Or
Lavra site is named after the
dragons.
Lavra site.
I was
Yeah,
thinking
that.
you meant when you said the mine,
Sending
the
to Darwin.
other, like, I was thinking about the
It takes-
lab,
I
like,
got rid
from
of
that place we
sending.
went to deliver the
Yeah, I
stuff.
know. He's
Ah!
no.
Anyone
unfortunately-
who can get in touch with Darling?
I got rid of sending.
You rested. You
Yeah.
got rid of it?
Yeah.
Oh my
we're
god,
good.
Cedric!
What?
Everyone
One
thought.
job.
Outrage! My one job is sending.
Well, importantly,
You have to send! You're the only one sending this party!
Having a
You're
talk
the
about the
postman.
sending in the
I
first
can,
place.
can I
Like, he gets rid of it,
retroactively
he's
change my
like, "Why'd you
spells
get
for
rid
the
of it?"
day?
No.
No!
Exactly. So what am I supposed to do? I can send tomorrow.
Oh my god, I did not know that's what you freaking meant! How long would it take to get there? Oh, I'm done.
Not long if you fly.
Yeah, I have
Too
potion-
bad we
I have
can't call
potion of-
Darling.
I have potion of flying!
Or
So I
if
can
you
fly
find a
fast.
portal. If there's a portal to Bane, potentially another portal could also lead to that Lavro site. Right?
I have a locate object. I'm gonna locate a portal.
So there's
That's not
potential.
how that works.
I don't know. I'm
So there's
grabbing the
potential for
straws here.
finding a portal.
No,
there's
there's
potential
ruins-
for
I'm gonna
getting a
ruin it
mount.
where it's
No,
like,
I'm gonna
oh,
ruin
I
your
know
game.
there's
Is
a
my
hole in the
I
plane
take out my
ships.
bee
really?
pen and I'm looking
You
for
can go
traces
find it.
of zirconium in my bee pen. The Whisperwing made it. Gearspark gave it to me.
The look on your
Gearspark
face.
gave it to you, but
I will
Gearspark,
dismantle this thing in a heartbeat.
Gearspark got it from someone else.
Oh.
He finds out that it was only spray painted gold. It's actually like bronze underneath.
You,
It's
you already
zirconium
know who
paint.
gave it to him.
Yeah,
Can I
the
like?
It was Eladir who gave it to him.
Oh no, Eladir's never had it.
That's why. That's why he could summon the puppets from there.
Can I like
Puts
pray
my
to
bee pen
Ilmater
on.
to give me a blessing to change one spell?
Oh my god!
If I roll high enough.
Why don't you just pray to Ilmater
Hold on,
to
hold on,
give
hold
you
on.
zirconium?
Are you
That's
wasting your
called
divine intervention?
intervention.
Yeah, literally right now.
Can you
I don't
just
think I have
pray
that.
for a
Not
freaking
yet.
dragon something to fly on?
I don't
Can't
have
you
that.
just-
You're right. He doesn't
Dan's
have
like
it
right now.
Don't
I'm so
even
glad
ask
these
for a
guys aren't
dragon.
level high enough to pick the creation
Don't
spell.
even ask for a dragon.
Yeah.
Just ask for zirconium.
I mean,
straight
yeah.
up.
What?
Just ask for the metal.
Ask Ilmater for the medal?
I don't think that's how that works.
That's how that works either. I think it's much easier to ask, hey, Immortal, can you grab me
He
rice?
goes over and uses a wish
I
spell.
need
Can't use
125
fly.
grams of zirconium.
I think it's much easier to ask him to
Please.
swap one of the spells that he gives me anyway.
I will say
You
I
have a friend in the archive
the
too.
Mario.
Yeah, how fast can the Mario fly?
With all 6 of
Mario
us.
cannot fly, but she is quick on her feet.
Oh. Sorry. I thought she was flying.
Wait,
Well,
there are
as
other
he goes over and
clerics
says
in
the Mario can't fly, I pull my broom out from my back.
Oh,
I say the
I
word
forgot
and I
about
sit on it and I go, well, that sucks.
Wow.
Just hovering there.
Actually, yeah, there are other clerics you said in this place. Can we ask them if any of them know sending? It's a rather low level, like, cleric.
It's a pretty. It's
Well,
it's,
and
it's
on top of
mundane
that,
enough.
I
Yeah,
also
it's
doubt that
mundane
it's
enough.
only like just clerics in here.
No,
because if there's researchers, there's definitely wizards in here too.
There's lots of arcanists in this
I'm
building.
looking for Axford. Where's Axford?
Just snapping his fingers.
Poor chap.
You see Axford over in a corner reading
Drinking another espresso.
Huckleberry
He's
Fairy,
now currently diaper.
and he's eating like a cucumber sandwich.
Oh my word.
He goes,
I mean, he has
"Oh,
6 beds. What do
my
you
human
expect?
friend."
Now I'm
Yes.
hungry.
Axford, do you know anyone in the archive? Do
It's
you
so
know anyone
easy.
here who would know how to cast sending?
Yes, of course. I can do it if you need.
You can.
Yes.
Most excellent. Come with me.
By the way, have you heard of this book?
Huckleberry Fairy.
Yeah.
Oh, classic. I love
Oh
it.
no, he's gonna join the book club.
Read it in book club.
It is fantastic.
I
So
forget the name of the book club. Fuck. I was asking if he's heard of the book club.
Bound
Publishing. Yes.
Yeah.
Have you heard of Bound Publishing?
Bound Publishing. Well, it says so right here on the book. That's where we got it.
Oh dear God.
We have a book club, you see. You should check it out. I'd love to give you a private invite.
Who has a book club?
Bound Publishing. I'm a proprietor.
Where are those royalties, by the
Where
way?
are those royalties?
There's not that much. There ain't that much. Hey, if my fighting pit's still not giving me money, you are not getting
They've
money.
probably all
And on
been-
top of that, it's not like they can like text you and say, "All right, I dropped like $550 in your."
I'm waiting.
Like this is.
I'm
straight,
waiting.
like, what are you gonna do?
What I'm genuinely waiting for is at a random session, some out of breath half is like.
I finally caught. Then they just dropped.
Yeah, they just drop the bag and they just drop it. Like
It's like the
pass out.
Skyrim couriers. They find
Exactly.
you somehow.
Yeah.
Exactly. Just in a random like, sir, you're
And the
right.
best part is too that this is the first time, so it's only like 2 copper, and that's.
I'll bring next month's in like 3 months.
They're tracking you, and they all get stuck in Torcullen. They're like, where does this guy go?
Well, at least we
It's creepy
got
here.
rid of the
Um,
generator.
But
So, what was your question? Ascending spell?
yes, a sending spell. Could you help me and my friends out? Now we
Sure,
go
what
back
is it?
To the room. I'll bring you over so everyone can hear this.
What are we sending? Who's this message to?
What was her name?
Darley.
Darley
Yeah.
Barrel Bomb.
Darley Barrel Bum.
Darley Barrelbum, and what is the message?
We need you to pick us up. Pronto.
We need a lift, babe.
Oh, I don't know if
Or
you've
just
had
pick
your
us up
kit
some
yet or not.
zirconia.
Yeah.
But can you come pick us up and
No.
fly us to a dangerous territory?
Before we go any further, I will obviously make the message, but are you guys going to go down, or are you going to leave this space first?
Think,
Go down
no,
first and
I
then go
think
there.
we should split up. And I know
Nope.
everyone doesn't like to do
no,
that.
no,
Well,
no.
I will freaking leave by myself on the freaking
I
thing.
also think we should.
Because
split
we
up.
can't. Time
have
is of the
too
essence
much
for
to
both
do.
things. If we wait and we do not go down in the catacombs, DM will jack us up, okay? I know. And if we wait and I don't go to try to find that thing, DM will also jack it up with Silverfang. So
The fight will
no,
take an
so
hour
the-
max.
it's fine. No.
We do have
Like an hour.
I
in
will go
game.
with Nick, so if he doesn't want to go down there, but if not, I'll go by myself because I don't think
It'll
any of you
also
want to go with
take
me.
time for Darley to get here. So by the time she gets here, we'll have finished the fight.
No, we won't. It's
I
not
don't
gonna
think
be a fight.
There's not gonna be a
If
fight
you
in
be-
that catacomb.
If you be
The
smart,
battle
there
map
won't be a
cam
fight.
begs
You
to
don't
differ.
know.
You don't mouth off.
Okay, hold on. So
We have broken through the fourth wall.
the chance,
Aragorn's like, hold up.
the chance
That we're
of a
fighting
fight
as
is
people
high.
and as
However, we
characters.
do know that the wyvern is sentient and
He's sad.
he is sad, but
He's
we
sad.
also know that he wants things. So we can
Actually-
always exchange for the parcel.
We
Like the
get
box.
zirconium and bring it to trade.
No, no.
No.
Zirconium for
Something
Silver
else.
Fang.
I
Extra
could always
zirconium.
get a bunch of zirconium and trade.
Yeah.
But I
Meanwhile, my dad,
When
of
he-
800,
when
whatever
Nixel
he is,
says
I'm
it's
gonna
a
get
good idea,
zirconium
when
and
Nixel
then-
says-
I have too much to do. Okay, I want the box, but I also
I know.
I want the
This is
box.
the dilemma of being a badass hero, and now you got to make choices. So
I think splitting up is a bad idea. Though.
I know you think it's a bad idea.
I think we
don't
lose on
care.
both
I
fronts if we
think-
split.
Agreed.
Is the problem.
I think by the time
Disagree.
Darlie gets here, we'll finish whatever we're doing with the wyvern.
The thing that I'm afraid of is what you just said, is if we do split up and everything just goes tits out. I don't think
We don't-
I don't think any of us would win. I don't think you guys would be able to get the medal, and I don't think we'd be able to.
Then we make new characters and call it a day.
I think
That-
everyone
that's
is a
not-
lot more
Nuh-uh.
powerful than they're leading themselves to be. Y'all don't need me every time in a fight.
I think guys, we're
Yeah,
level
but I need
we're
probably
level
some help.
7 heading towards 8. Like I don't think splitting up is a big deal.
I do when there's a wyvern.
Yeah,
I'm
and
not-
and on top of that, I do when
Who's
there's a
sad?
Here's
portal
the
to
thing,
the Fey
the only
Dark
one
that
that
was
will be able to
created
talk
by
me
the
out of this,
Whispering
possibly,
to steal this stuff.
Is this one.
So-
All of y'all, Ares will not listen. The only one that will possibly talk her out of it. But otherwise,
Well, why don't
You
we
make
call,
your
Why
decision,
don't we
but I'm
call
saying-
Darlie and ask how long it'll take to get here? If she says 10 minutes, we can discuss it. If she says 3 hours,
Silverfang could
as
also
a
Silverfang could
druid-
also come with me too if no one else wants to go. It's not like completely by myself.
With my own knowledge of animals and stuff like that, would Gax be able to calculate how long it would take her to fly from Point Fisher to here?
She's not in Port Fisher though. She's in Riddescale.
Yeah, from Riddescale to
Oh, she's
here.
actually fairly close then.
Even
Yeah.
better. I forgot she was gonna
Also,
live there
also
now.
let's not forget, Foxfire just left last night. We could also track him down and ask him to help us. He was serving your dad.
Hey,
that's going to take a while to track him down, I
Yeah.
feel like.
Not really.
No?
Also,
Sending.
I guess as both Chris and Gax, what the hell happened to Silas? Where did he go? He just straight up dipped.
That's a good point. I've
Yeah.
forgotten about it.
The point is, we're in Act 3 of a campaign, and we have people at our disposal we could ask to strengthen our numbers if we split. It's not that impossible. And what we know of Foxfire is he's a sweet talker. He can talk to what's his face. With
What's
the
his
help
face?
of the
I think it's a
wyvern.
bad idea to split. I think we have a lot going on right now.
We
and
do.
We're not going to be able to do it all.
I mean, the thing is, if you
At
try to
once.
do it all,
Together.
something will
So the people that would fill the slots if we did split up, we've got Foxfire, who's indisposed and a talker, not a fighter. We've got Silverfang, who, by the way, we're trying to do this for him, so I feel like putting him into danger is, we could do it, but it's not the wisest
He's
choice.
been in danger with us the whole time.
Silas, who we don't know where he is, and he probably doesn't want to party up.
God, no.
Massive
No, that's,
golden-
he's literally going to say, I have to prepare for a war. Goodbye.
We also,
and then he'd leave.
That I
also
secretly
the
planned.
sleeper that no one's thinking about. We have a massive dragon that literally escaped what we I think probably is the BBEG earlier on. in the
Right, who's the
campaign.
transportation, and also has a child.
Yeah.
There's also still a dragon. that
Yes.
can just ruin things.
But also,
ask Vithak for help.
her
A heavily
pregnant
focus
dragon.
is not
Where you
going to
would
be
wanna
on our stuff. It's
Yeah,
going to be on her.
it's
gonna
gonna
be
End
like
of the
her.
world, not
And we can
Same
also
word.
ask Vithak for help, can't we?
No.
Assuming we could
Why
find
not?
out.
I think we
sending
know
him
above
too.
table we know that
Well, yeah, above table, but we don't know that.
he's being dumb.
What would stop us from sending him to?
Listen,
The
all
fact
this is
that-
going on. I need to hear from Czar.
We did. He
I-
thinks we should split.
No, but
No,
I
he
need to
doesn't.
hear from Czar what he would want to do. Because obviously you three are like going down there. You were torn, but you're kind of there.
Oh no, I don't care what we do. I can go with you or not.
I'm
Like,
not for it. I think we should
Silverfang, I think, seeing the debacle, he would step into it and be like, I deeply appreciate the hope of removing this device. May I offer another option?
No.
Yeah, shipping around with freight art so we don't have to worry about you? Yeah.
Foxfire has no duty. You have said that he is a sweet talker, and he is. He's good at manipulations. Perhaps, if we could, take some of your iconography and give it to Foxfire, and perhaps he can find us a way in to the mines after we finish what we're doing in the catacombs. As in, he starts to set up ground for us to be able to make a quick entry and exit.
Do you really think we have enough time for that? With what waits us down below?
As long as he has a ride.
2 days.
If you call Darley,
That will still take.
they'll respect him even more. He's coming on a gold dragon.
Oh, that's a good point.
Don't look at me. I am my own person.
Your boy toys at a point.
I am my own person. If I want to. Peace out. Peace out. You don't own me. You can't tell me what to do. I still want to hear from Czar. Thank you. Thank you. But you have been quiet.
Ares, you know I would follow you anywhere.
Yeah. Guard
You
dog.
say that, but it's not like he's going to
That's
leave
not
with
the
you
end
this
of it.
time.
My guard dog.
I think perhaps Foxfire would be a good bet if we can get in contact with him and have him set up something into the lavrosite. Then we could handle this together in the catacombs while he does that business and hope that we have enough time.
I hear you. What I want to know is before he said that, what were you thinking of doing? I'm messaging you so no one else can hear it. I want to know.
Detect those. No.
We're just all
That was
laughing
it.
at each
I'm
other
fairly
right now.
certain I'm just reading it on her face. And Gax is just sitting and he's like, this is stupid.
I would have gone with you.
Exactly.
To the lavrosite,
Exactly.
while the others stayed and dealt with the catacombs.
Okay,
It
that's
would
all I
have
want
had
to
to
do here.
be that. We couldn't leave one undone.
That's all I wanted to hear.
With this little mental conversation, I go over to Cedric.
He would have abandoned his oath. He would have left masses to die to help an individual. I can see it in his eyes.
Oh my God!
I look back.
And just loud enough to guilt trip you.
I look at you saying that. I look over. I'm not with him.
So, Axford is like, Darley, and the message is?
First to Darley, then to Foxfire, right?
Oh, Darley. So 2 messages.
2 messages, please.
All right.
What? My voice. Sorry, I
2 messages.
totally
please.
forgot my character voice.
There you go.
What am I asking this Darley?
Please come to the Mecca.
Can she just fly in and uninterrupted?
Dude, she's a golden dragon.
No, I'm not.
She
Not
can
like
do
she.
whatever the
Not like
heck she
she.
wants.
She can, but may she, without encountering the Mecca's forces, be like, "Who the hell are you?"
Is this like Cedric like openly asking?
Yes, and Raph at the same time.
Yeah, we're the land of dragons. She can go wherever she wants.
Okay.
Yeah. Nobody's gonna
Nobody's
stop
gonna,
her.
nobody's gonna stop a pregnant golden dragon.
That is
Forgot she's-
death.
Yeah.
Without a bear.
But yeah, can you ask her to come to the Mecca?
What is a good large
Like point.
yeah.
Um.
The building that we're in right now, is it like a massive tower?
It is just a cylindrical tower with a cone roof.
It's also got that barrier around it.
Yeah. The barrier's gonna be.
But I mean, at least
Cool.
people are like gonna be able to like physically see the tower. So, I guess in my own mind, or in my own memory of the city, would this tower be a good focal point to say, like, look for the large tower, there's going to be an individual there
Yeah,
called Foxfire, take him?
I gave the description last time, but basically it's like it's just one of those like thin stone towers with like a red coned roof. It's pretty visible in this space. Just essentially you would know because she hasn't been here before, you just have to explain like, hey,
tower,
go
yeah.
to the tower that's right in front of the big palace.
Yeah.
That's
With
like
the massive red coned roof.
Yeah.
Go to the tower with the red coned roof in front of the palace.
Oh no.
There should be a man waiting for you by the name of Foxfire. Take him north. He'll give you the rest of the information. Please send her that.
You see him hum a little tune as it does that, his lips kind of like light up slightly with magic, and he speaks that message, and as the spell ends, he says, "She's on her way."
Thank you. As for Foxfire,
from Gax's own memory and watching the interaction between Foxfire and your father, how was that interaction? Was that like a master-subordinate reaction, or was that like you did a job for me now, like, get the F out of here, I don't need you anymore?
It was two close friends that had been through a lot together.
I think saying Eladier and Silverfang, because Silverfang also did all of his freaking bidding. Like, they need your help.
Yeah.
I'll mention both of them.
Turning back to him, please tell Foxfire this.
it's Eladier. We need your help once more. I apologize, my friend. Silverfang needs a material up north. It's controlled by the SW. Lay groundwork for my daughter and her friends to infiltrate and exit with ease.
Go flying on a golden dragon.
The SW.
Yeah.
Iconography.
Silverwing?
Whisperwing?
Oh, sorry, WW.
I was thinking that too. I was
like, who's the SW?
I thought you were being extra encrypty about it.
Yeah, no, WW.
Transportation will be at
Wherever we are. The
Archivist Tower. Nixel has created iconography for you to use. Good luck, and thank you.
Do you have the iconography?
I have all sorts of patches all over me that I'm taking off,
You see he hums the thing again, sends out the message, and moments later you see Foxfire walk out from one of the corridors.
I knew
He never left. He never left.
Seeing that,
I don't know why everyone assumed
He's like,
he
I know
left. He
this
just
is
got
not from
dismissed for the
Eladier.
I was just with him.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
he's like-
You see he walks up to you guys and
I was
says,
fine. It's not like, I was just like, I don't think he ever.
"So where's the iconography?"
I'm gonna hand over a smorgasbord of iconography for him to choose from. Whisperwing, Lightwing, crests, anything.
You see he takes off a bunch of the earrings, takes one of the patches, and fashions himself a new earring, puts it on.
You do have an ability to disguise, don't you?
Of course. How do you think I got as far as I did?
Great. Please protect Darlie.
Darlie is...
Your transportation.
Ah.
She's a golden dragon, but heavily pregnant, so don't piss her off.
Wouldn't dream of it.
She's also are we telling her
She's
that?
also.
Just let's go.
Are we telling her?
Nah.
No, he doesn't
No.
know that.
Let's go.
Yeah, he doesn't know that.
Never mind.
She's also. Never mind.
I'll get the job done as quickly as I can and send a message when I've done it.
Thank you.
Good luck in the catacombs.
Luck
Any
with the
advice?
What's that?
Any advice dealing with?
A lonely wyvern.
Yes.
Actually, speaking of that, is Axford here?
Axford's around, yeah.
Axford, why is he lonely? What makes the wyvern lonely?
Responding to your thing, Foxfire says, we know him to be of... it's a blue wyvern, blue lightning wyvern. He's... tends to be helpful, but only on his good days. Be prepared to do something in return.
Not drugs.
And your question to Axford was what?
What, like, why is he lonely?
Big sigh.
He couldn't even go.
Yeah. It's like, what?
He says the word
He
big
says-
sigh.
Big sigh. As those,
He looks at me, insert big sigh here. Are
he
you
says,
okay?
big sigh, as those
Did you
young
just
whippersnappers would say.
Did you just speak in asterisks? How did you do that?
He says, many years ago,
Oh, this is a story.
he lost...
You should say that. Yeah.
Many years ago, he lost his partner, Quintessa.
I see. That is hard. Tough.
How did it happen?
No one knows.
Wait, I'm sorry. He lost his partner as in another.
Wyvern, yeah. They
Okay.
lived down there.
Not
they
like
cuddled
okay,
and all that.
not like a
and she
person that was with
died.
him, an actual like mate.
Yeah, it could have been a person.
I mean, okay, sure.
When-
You're right. His mate. He lost his mate partner.
Yeah.
Okay.
When questioned, he refused.
Interesting.
He probably did it on accident.
Killed his mate on accident?
Wait, I missed
God.
that. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
He
make
killed
him a
his mate?
sad boy. I don't know.
Eli's probably killed him by accident.
Wait, is that what he said, that he killed her?
No.
Oh.
No, he didn't. They didn't
Eli
elaborate. They were
Buffett
just
was-
I presume.
Oh.
My
well,
my
I
mind,
was
killed
like,
by
my mind
accident.
jumped straight to Gak saying, "He's not you."
but
I
see,
can't say
could have
that.
done with a break.
Yeah, it's
They're both blue, but he's not you.
Foxfire turns hip,
I do think you're onto something.
grabs
there.
his daggers, starts suiting up, and
I was thinking maybe she's
heads outside. You guys witness him walk outside, give a wink back, and eventually, over the course of a few minutes, you end up hearing the of a large dragon overhead.
And now you hear everybody in town screaming for their lives.
That's what I was saying. It's gonna cause a ruckus.
No, nobody cares.
Nobody cares a giant golden dragon just lands.
No, they're like
They're in a
oohing and
dragon's
eyeing.
land.
They're oohing and
Yeah,
eyeing. They're like, oh
that's
my god.
literally what I said. I was like,
I'm
dude, we're
not saying it would
golden.
cause like a panic, but I feel like it would be noticed.
Oh,
If it was not a gold dragon,
Maybe,
but
They start singing.
dragons have names. They have titles. They are known. They make themselves known. So in this space, if a dragon shows up, they pretty much almost instantly know who it is. They don't know who this dragon is because it's never shown its face before, but it's a golden dragon, and they know those to be historically lawful good dragons.
upright creatures.
It's
It's different if like a red dragon showed up. Well, any of the colored dragons, period. But,
She'll definitely be a story to tell in the taverns later this evening. That's for sure.
Darla Thune, I don't know.
Darlexia. Darlexia.
Something with barrel bum in it. Dar
The
The
barrel bum?
bum. The bum.
Just
call her the bum.
The bum.
Da bomb.
Da bomb.
Da bomb.
Barabom.
WB.
Foxfire is on Darley on his way towards the Lavro site to attempt to start investigations and potentially find a way to basically let you guys in to the area and out easy by creating trustworthiness. Granted, you guys will know that going to that place you will also need probably Whisperwing iconography. Yes.
We should go down to the catacombs. Take advantage of the time we have.
Agreed.
You guys take the key, leave Axford, and start heading down the stairs.
Get the sad music playing. We're going to talk to the depressed.
Sad dragon.
Going back to some
Got no
singing.
kids.
He's not depressed anymore. Now it's the. Oh wait. Huh.
What?
Well, no. Danny said that he has good days and bad days. So I wonder if this dragon has been infected with something. And one of the bad days, like you said, was him killing his
music sounds
mate.
familiar and
Or the other idea that I had was she was
Sounds
transforming. Like she was one of the first dragons to be tested on, so he had to kill his mate.
The DM is
What's
reusing music.
no, I
Oh,
meant
no.
like for certain themes
Yeah.
that
We should, yeah, no, it's
like
a good
certain
thought.
things, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He does that all the time.
She knows all my tricks.
I know it's great. I know what's going
I thought
on.
you said like the DM is reusing music.
No, I meant like, oh, I
Unfathomable.
recognize this song. I was like creating a theme here.
I'm
Like,
sure he has a playlist.
I know all the tricks.
You guys start heading
Sad
down,
dragon playlist.
and as it starts to get colder and colder and darker, you guys eventually take some torch sconces off the wall as you make your way down into the totally silent, other than your footsteps clanking on the stone steps down. You get down to the long hallway. You get to the end of the hallway where you have the door on the left and the door on the right.
Immediately walking into the door on the left.
No. I'm not letting that. I'm gonna
Can I do a perception
Okay.
check by smelling it?
Smells like shit.
Okay, yeah. You see, okay.
all the thing that's flown out, that's not dirt.
You guys take the key, open the door on the right, and as it opens, you see this gigantic cavern, Nixel, that you had noticed earlier when you went down through that hole in the ground, or in the tavern, sorry. Bioluminescent mushrooms in the sides of the walls, lighting the space up. In the center of the space, kind of a large, square, like rectangular building. No markings. It's enclosed. You can't see what's within it, but there's doors on it all over the place with archways. Nothing is lit on it. As you make your way down the steps along the side of the cavern, sort of scaling around in a circle, give me a perception check from everyone.
Yeah.
13.
You can't use passive perception.
Yeah. 13.
20.
9.
6.
Nat 20 for 23.
Ooh. 8.
Cool. Pretty average roll, but we have a natural 20 over here.
Thank God.
Most everyone going down this space, you feel, and it looks similar to what you've already seen. Nixel had explained that, but you get down here and he was right. This is something has been... The fact that it's happened 3 times now is telling. Something else is at foot here. This has got to do with something of this scrubbing of history. Why are there all these different spaces that have just been put over top of? Land over top of it. Things forgotten. Zarzaros, making your way down, senses attuned to the smell in the air.
And a shield at my side.
Dragging your fingers along, trying to keep yourself steady along the rock sides. You drag your hand across a vein of the rock, and you notice that it looks similar to that purple light fixture that happened in the collapse. But it's not active. It's not actually purple, but it looks similar to that obsidian strip that lit up purple during that one event. As you're heading down, still attuned to all of the senses around you, you pick up the smell of this wyvern nearby, located most likely in this space. You don't see any hoard or of treasure or anything nearby. It looks pretty natural. There's mosses and things growing around on the sides of the building, cobwebs on top of like torch sconces that have just been put out for ages, completely forgotten. As you guys get to the base of this place and you look up at the building in front of you, on that natural 20 perception check, you see large chains, broken chains, in a distant corner of this space. These chains would not be meant to bind a person. They're too big. They would be meant to bind some sort of beast. A dragon or a wyvern of some sort. You don't see any blood trails. And I think on that natural 20, I would like you to make an investigation check with advantage.
I have a quick question. How long ago did Axford say the incident with?
A couple of years ago.
Oh, so fairly recently. Or I guess would my passive insight kind of let me understand what he meant by a couple of years, either in like actual like
somewhere
like
between
5
like
or
10 to 30 years, somewhere in there.
Okay.
It's not recent.
Yeah.
7.
A 7
Yep.
with advantage.
Yeah.
5 and 2.
Wasn't it to be?
On a 7, I think going over to the chains, picking them out, you're trying to make sense of any tracks that you see laying around. You see large talons that have been, like, they dig into across the ground in a straight line, like something was being dragged. And then it stops. It's on that 7, I think you're left with the confusion of the story. Something happened here, and you don't know if it was willing or unwilling.
wyvern chains, but I can make no sense of whether it was dragged by force or not. There's no dragon remains or anything, bones, scales, anything left behind.
Not on that 7.
Do the chains look like cut at all? Is there any spot where like a chain link was broken?
Going over to the chain link, I think what you glean is that
That's a new sound.
it was broken by something extremely hot. Like it was severed by something hot. It wasn't pulled apart. It wasn't broken by a large smashing object and shattering it. Something with heat caused the separation. It has like a melted portion.
Can I try and pick up where Zarzaros left off about the track marks? I think Gax has art with his own insight and his own interpretations of what like we all just witnessed together. I think he has his own story that he's kind of concocting in his mind about what happened. But yeah, so can he just kind of continue with the track marks there?
Give me a survival check.
Can I cast guidance on as well?
Yep. I told you you smelled the wyvern nearby, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
30.
30.
Yeah. Yeah.
Picking up where Zarzaros left off, trying to figure out what happened here. The survival check is not to figure that out. What the survival check is on that 30 is you pick out more than just wyvern tracks. Boots. Lots of them. Some dragonborn, some not. Some in plate armor, some not. You see multiple tracks of like bare feet with like the edges of talons, so dragonborn. And then you see normal boots, whether or not it's just plate armor covering a dragonborn's foot, or it could be some of them are actually more narrow, so it's more like a human foot. And you follow these tracks around. You see them going inside, back outside of this temple, and you see them going around the temple to the other side of it, where you see a much more narrow passageway that looks like as if it could be traversed by someone your size, and not by this wyvern. You see on that 30 survival, it's not necessarily related, but because survival is like encompasses a lot of different things, near the edge of the entryway you see lots of traces of like transmutation magic. Like where you would be going through a tunnel in the backside, that's where you see traces of transmutation magic.
As if it's like trying.
They polymorph.
Oh. Yeah. Changed into a human, walked through, and then poofed again. But. Alright, so then that leads me into a new question. Can I do a nature check? Have I ever heard of a wyvern using polymorph? Because I guess in Gax's own mind, he's only ever thought that dragons were the ones that changed their forms continuously, not wyverns.
On that, sorry, I'm missing a part. on that 30, following the tracks of the wyvern are behind the footsteps of the human/dragonborns.
Oh, so they're the ones that changed them to lead him through.
Yeah.
But
Or
how?
chained them.
Transformed them. Transmutation magic.
As our guys are scoping around, doing all of this, looking around, who enters this domain? Show yourself to me.
Is he speaking in common?
He's speaking in common, yes. And it's rumbling from the inside of this building.
I'll come forward and my shield begins to... Wait, was it my shield? Maybe it was my katana. Never mind. I don't do that because it's my katana, not my shield.
Then I would step forward.
It seems one of my possessions has fallen into your abode. I apologize.
What possession is this?
It is a metal box with a glowing sphere inside. One of my conjurations did not fully understand my command. And I did not know that you were down here.
Come inside. You hear a burst of magic as the doors on all sides swing open. And before you, you see the body of this wyvern. Gigantic, almost dragon-like. Wyverns aren't this big. He's huge. A like purplish, flowing, like leathery
Yep.
wings, crackling with lightning behind him, piercing yellow eyes. The nails on him are like dark brown. They look rather gross and almost like as if something could like grow on it. That's how nasty they are. So he's not taking very good care of himself. Most dragons are pretty prideful about how they look.
He's got a fungal infection.
And his tail wraps around with kind of those brownish things on it as well. Large, piercing stinger as usual for a wyvern, but gigantic, and he has all 4 legs.
Oh.
So normally wyverns have like the T-Rex arms
Yeah.
where they can't land quite right. This guy, he's a wyvern who's got 4 arms.
Then, I guess, seeing him for the first time, can I do another quick nature check? And I think I'm going to be looking for 2 things. One, obviously, I know that he is not normal for a normal wyvern. So I think in my quick assessment, I want to see if he matches a lot of the transformed dragonborn or dragonoid creatures that we've seen so far. And then the second one is kind of, if it's not the first, what could actually change a wyvern to be like this?
On a 30 you had, right?
Yeah.
Similar, but they're not his.
Wait, what do you mean?
This was a 30 on survival, so it's kind of like picking out clues. The tracks out there, they're similar to his, but they're not his. You know he had a partner.
Yeah.
They're most likely hers.
Yeah, the dragging back part and being chained. I figured that his partner was the one that was all chained up and all of that. Okay.
Come in and speak. Perhaps we can come to an arrangement for your pretty little thing.
That is fine with me, but before we come in, I have one question. You're not normal for a typical wyvern. How did you become the way you are now?
A man I once knew. And that's where we'll end our session for this evening.
Yep, I know who he's talking about. Oh, well, at least I suspect.
Our boy Cronny.
Thanks. Oh yeah, keep going.
Yeah, who's the one with the lockdown? The one that was doing all the experiments? Yeah, the reason why is because he was experimenting on unwilling creatures, aka this guy's wife. So they had to chain her up,
That's
and
a
the only
very
way,
good point,
that or one of the big things was maybe this wyvern itself. Maybe he tried it on both of them, and
it
one
worked
was
on him, but
normal,
not-
but not on her. So he had to kill her.
Damn.
But that's my guess.
Thanks everyone for watching. Stay tuned next week as we continue.
You don't wanna
Ba-bow!
miss it. Ba-bow.
Thank you.